ਟੋਰਾਂਟੋ ਦੀ ਮੈਡੀਕਲ ਅਧਿਕਾਰੀ ਡਾਕਟਰ ਐਲਨ ਡਿਬੇਲਾ ਨੇ ਟੋਰਾਂਟੋ ਅੰਦਰ ਰਿਪੋਰਟ ਕੀਤੇ ਗਏ ਕੇਸਾਂ ਬਾਰੇ ਜਾਣਕਾਰੀ ਦਿੱਤੀ ਹੈ। ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੱਸਿਆ ਕਿ ਅੱਜ ਟੋਰਾਂਟੋ ਅੰਦਰ 986 ਕੇਸ ਰਿਪੋਰਟ ਕੀਤੇ ਗਏ ਨੇ। ਇਹਨਾਂ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ 472 ਮਰੀਜ਼ ਹਸਪਤਾਲਾਂ ਵਿੱਚ ਜ਼ੇਰੇ ਇਲਾਜ ਨੇ ਅਤੇ 116 ਆਈਸੀਯੂ ਵਿੱਚ ਭਰਤੀ ਨੇ। ਉਹਨਾਂ ਕਿਹਾ ਕਿ ਬਦਕਿਸਮਤੀ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ 10 ਹੋਰ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਦੀ ਕੋਰੋਨਾ ਕਾਰਨ ਮੌਤ ਹੋ ਗਈ ਹੈ।
Today, I am reporting 986 cases of COVID-19. 474 people are in hospital. 116 are in the ICU, and I'm sorry to have to tell you that 10 more people have died. I also want to focus today on a particular aspect of COVID-19 spread that relates to the equity plan and actions discussed just now by the Mayor and in a moment by Councillor Joe Cressy, the Chair of the Board of Health. As part of case management follow-up, Toronto Public Health is able to gather data that includes ethno-racial identity and household income. The most recent data up to November 30th, 2020 captured a distinct change in reported infection rates. These data show that in November, South Asian and Indo-Caribbean people experienced a disproportionately high increase in the reported infection rate. South Asian and Indo-Caribbean people had the highest case rate of all ethno-racial groups. This was 3.8 times higher than the rest of the population. South Asian and Indo-Caribbean people now make up the highest proportion of cases amongst ethno-racial groups overall, at 27% of cases, while comprising 13% of the population. As of November 30th, 2020, 79% of reported COVID-19 cases were in people who identified as coming from a racialized group. Additionally, 49% of cases were amongst people living in lower income households. Racialized groups are also overrepresented in hospitalizations, as shown in our November data, which includes figures characterizing hospitalizations for the first time. 71% of people who were hospitalized with COVID-19 identified as part of a racialized group. This overrepresentation is consistent with the higher overall case rates in these groups. It does not suggest racialized groups are more likely to become hospitalized if infected. Like racialized people, people living in lower income households continue to be overrepresented in Toronto's COVID-19 cases. Lower income groups are more likely to be hospitalized due to COVID-19. People living in households with an annual income of less than $30,000 per year are 1.9 times as likely to have a reported COVID-19 case, but 2.7 times as likely to be hospitalized for COVID-19 compared to the rest of the population. So while COVID-19 is a threat to everyone, it is plainly imposing real and disproportionate burdens on racialized communities and lower income groups.